The last time, wilds of Valandiir, crown collectors had been put on a mission by the Marquis to a shadowy and hidden in the woods keep or castle up in the mountains north of Dane. It was a piece of land the Marquis had acquired, and there were rumors that it had seen better days and perhaps had fallen on hard times in the form of a curse or monstrous inhabitants. In exchange for this favor, as the Marquis said, he was willing to divulge the location of a hideout where the breakers are said to be located. These breakers, a band of thieves and cutthroats, duty-bound by the crown collectors to be slain and their heads brought to the capital, seemed to be too enticing to pass up, despite the fact that they may miss one or two of their events in the Ellington Classic. On arriving at night, shadows crossing in the forest emerged the castle itself, the home of the now extinct Maltressul clans. Arriving upon the keep and entering its doors, quickly found the place to be in shambles. Gravel on the floor. The castle was in ruins. Broken wood, there are holes in the roof, holes in the floor. It didn't seem a enticing piece of real estate for the Marquis, but you did as you were bid. Began to clear the castle of its ghostly presence. Upon further inspection of its dungeon level, found a destroyed wine cellar and a secret door leading to a secret storage room, on which you found a collapsed wall, a dugout tunnel, so to speak, which led to a very ominous barrier. Doors scrawled in Undercommon. Being that none of you spoke Undercommon, didn't really understand what it said. However, the blade fixed to the door and the bowl beneath it seemed to signify some sort of blood sacrifice in order to open the door. Oza, attempting to do it while in his ape form, bestowed upon him by the polymorph spell from Yuno, slit his wrists and bled into the bowl, to everyone's shock and awe. However, it was in this sacrifice that the door unlocked and slid upward and open, leaving you all at the mouth of a pitch-black, ominous cave for you. That is where we pick up. Move everybody back over to the map, and you guys can decide what you'd like to do.
All right. Take a moment to get our bearing. Koza's in a pretty bad off way right now. Am I correct?
Well, he was in beast form, and he took a lot of damage. So the polymorph spell is really soaking up that HP. It's not digging into his own HP.
Okay.
Yeah, if I lose hit points as a beast, I'll just pop back to my regular form.
Okay. With the amount of hit points that you started with?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's like extra health.
It's a very good use of that spell, if I may say so.
I think since I'm like first in the door, I'm just going to continue walking down the hallway and kind of scout it out.
Well, what you see, I don't believe an ape has dark vision.
I don't think so either.
While in your ape form, you do not gain the benefits of your Twilight Cleric dark vision, so you are pretty much blind right now. You can't really see. You can't even really see as far as the map is shown. You're kind of feeling around in the dark right now.
Okay.
And Baranor? Can we motion for Baranor to go on ahead to scout out?
Yeah, I'll leave Baranor down and...
Yes.
Do we still have a bone of light?
Yeah, we should have a bone of light. Had I cast Pass Without Trace yet? Probably not. Wait, maybe? Joe, do you remember if I had cast Pass Without Trace yet?
I don't think you had yet.
I show that I have a second level slot that I used.
Oh, if that's the only, then that would have been it, because I don't believe you would have used it for anything else.
Probably not. Okay.
To allow that.
But I don't remember when it used to. Yeah, I mean, it lasts an hour, so however long we've been in this building.
I would say you've been in the castle, the keep, for at least an hour, maybe longer, because you guys have pretty much kind of searched all the rooms upstairs and in the second floor, and as well down here too, and you've kind of been taking your time. It's not like you ran through the place.
Okay, I'm just checking. All right. I will scout ahead then. Stealthily, I guess, be a good one.
Sure. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Sure. That's not good at all.
Add 10.
But don't you get plus 10 for pass without trace?
Yeah.
It's 20. So
20, sure.
you kind of stumble. You get your foot caught in that root system to your left, and but you manage to kind of, as it seems to grab your foot, not with any kind of intent, just kind of it gets tangled. You sort of stop, look down, and very carefully untangle your foot, tiptoe down the hall.
Okay.
And you do notice with your dark vision that the mouth of the cave opens quickly into a 20-foot wide passageway that looks like it, at the end of the tunnel, it may curve to the right.
Okay. We'll proceed forward slowly.
I mean, you see a wall behind, in front of you, about 20 feet in front of you, and a passageway that bends to the right. Looks like it narrows slightly as it turns.
Alright, I check to see where, my footing and stuff, make sure I'm not search for traps. What is what I'm looking for.
Go ahead and we'll go ahead and have you make we'll let you lead into your survival with this one.
Survival, okay. That'll work. 30-20.
Yeah. You do not see any traps. However, you do see drag marks on the floor.
Okay.
You notice a distinct smell of both decay and not exactly sure how fresh, but an irony, coppery blood smell on the air that definitely feels like it's stronger, deeper in.
Where is Luna?
Can you tell how old the drag marks are, like the footprints?
Well, we're not there yet, so...
Never mind.
That is right here.
Yeah. Could I determine? Oh, can I determine that with a 20 survival, or?
If you want to roll with advantage, I'll say that Luna's kind of giving you a hand. Sure.
No, I mean for the age of the tracks and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, there looks like there's this place is heavily trafficked. And some drag marks are fresh. The earth underneath them seems dark, while others, the scrapes are sort of have been there maybe weeks or months or even years. They seem to be incorporated into the subtle webwork of kind of spider webs that have been abandoned across the wall. It looks like a couple of them have been made over the drag marks, and being that they themselves are covered in a thin layer of dust, you gather that there are varying ages of these signs of something dragging across the floor.
Okay. All right. Is the rest of my group coming with me?
We're waiting for a signal telling us it's all clear.
Okay. Where's the bone of light? Or do we need to refresh
bone
that?
Of light, indeed. Who has that?
And you know?
No, it's in the back with the smart people.
Toss me the bone of light.
Throw 'em a bone.
Throw me a bone, people.
Throw me a bone here. I'm the boss. Need the info.
You're muted.
I don't have the bone of light.
Okay. Is it on the ground somewhere? Who has the bone?
Could
If
be.
he didn't have it, it's probably laying on the ground nearby the rest of us. I'm having trouble remembering. It's been a month.
Just say that one of you guys at some point before entering this chamber threw it into this general region. And it's been sitting there ever since.
Okay, somebody grab the bone and toss it up this way. Because
All right, I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll go back and get the bone. Come up to about where Koza is, rather, and toss the bone forward.
Right, just because it's fun, Baranor, roll a acrobatics check.
Acrobatics? Cool. I'm not that great.
You catch it, and it does that kind of was that stick
Fumble
game
in the
the
air.
90s where you kind of hit the stick with your other two sticks. It kind of tosses around and flips around. Yep, and then hits the ground at your feet. And it looks disappointed.
All right. We'll pick it up and toss it at the bend.
You see that the bend curls around yet again and moves in this direction. Not there yet, so you can't actually see it.
Okay. I will cautiously move forward then.
Alright, we'll go show you this.
Okay.
Cavern twists and winds forward. It narrows slightly before you can see there are an increasing amount of blood on the ground in various states of dryness. Some smell very new, some not so new. Smell of rot increases.
Okay. Motion people forward.
Yeah, we'll advance cautiously behind.
Forward. Next.
But because I'm having a hard time seeing down here as well, I'm going to light a torch.
Okay. Now I have 20 feet
I
of bright light
can't
around
move the
you.
ape.
And I can draw my moon-touched sword.
Did you say, Noah?
I said I can't move the ape.
Can't move the ape? Oh.
I can't move it. I guess I'm just stuck here forever.
Well, when you hear our blood-curdling screams of death, you can, remember the good times fondly.
Okay. Does the...
Just
It's really hard to see. Does it move north at all? Or is it just to the
It keeps
east?
moving. Yeah, it keeps moving to the east.
Okay. Like, I can't see if there's anything here.
still can't move it.
I know, hold on.
Oh, okay.
So the bone should be somewhere around here. I'm going to pick it up and toss it in this general direction.
Okay, try and put your...
Are we having issues there?
Yeah, I don't
Do we
know why
need to
that
sneak up
happened.
again?
Alright, so... This moment, you all can... Let's see, these four... you hear a raspy breathing that almost sounds like a shrilling... like a... sounds like it's coming from a few different points in space above your head.
Oh.
Notice that the cavern itself is quite tall. And by the way, I probably should have mentioned this. You have been going rather sharply downhill. Not so much that it's difficult terrain. As you've descended into this cavern, you've been going steadily downhill, especially around the corner. It kind of took a sharp drop, about 3 or 4 feet per 2 feet of movement forward.
Looking up, can I see anything? Okay.
It's like rock.
I guess everybody get your weapons prepared.
Yeah. Are there any funny looking, I don't remember, stalagmites or stalactites? I can never remember which one's from the ceiling.
Stalactites drop down, stalagmites crawl up, and yes, you do see that the it's kind of a Swiss cheese pattern as well to the cavern itself. You see kind of tunnels that very obviously dip into the rock and then back out towards the passage, and you look up and there's pockmarks and stalactites, and it's just a very complicated and intricate lattice of rock making up this cavern.
Any of the stalactites look like they're moving a little bit?
And make a perception check.
Sure.
I'm going to help you with that.
Okay. So roll it again. 18 and 19.
That's not bad. No, they don't appear to be moving.
Okay. All right. Pick up the bone and throw it over here somewhere.
As you do that, you hear the skittering laughing halt very briefly in you again. You hear a voice, very subtle.
Oh, okay.
For a large pile of debris in front of you. It's at a top of plateau. on top of maybe 10 to 15 feet up on a flat platform. You can see, being that you're not up there, you can see the edges of appear to be coffins laid up on the ground. The plateau itself is surrounded by splattered blood and garbage. Like, it's difficult to make out exactly what this is. It looks like it could be smashed wood and bits of clothing and rope and maybe bones, and everything is sort of covered in a thin layer of blood. Also see that the cavern twists around yet again, sending further downward.
Anyone want to check out this pile?
Does anybody want to?
I mean, I want to because I have like a pool of hit points I can still drain out, but I guess gorilla me wouldn't know to.
I'm going to turn over to you, and I'm going to kind of try to make eye contact with you. I'm going to go point you to that direction. And I want you to look there.
All right. I'll try to kind of chauffeur my way over there. Just kind of very slowly, not really paying attention to what's going on, and then I'll just make my way over there. Why does it keep doing that?
Little morsels, what are they doing in our home, Carl? They come to sacrifice themselves. The others will return soon. That's all you hear. You just hear this very, very whispered conversation. Somewhere at this point now, there are so many walls that it's bouncing off of the ceiling, the floor, the walls, everything, to the point where you cannot tell where it's coming from.
I tried to pinpoint where it could be coming from.
What is in my pocket?
What did you say, Axton?
Could I try to do a perception to maybe, navigate where the sound is coming from?
Yeah, go ahead and make one at disadvantage. 15, yeah, to your best guess, it's above you, but you cannot zero in on exactly where it's coming from. However, Rosa, in your ape form, you notice that you're getting a little close to this pile, and a little bit of dust just kind of drops on your shoulder that you definitely feel and notice.
Oh no.
What do I see when I look up?
You see a pair of gray hands fly down at you and latch onto your shoulder and bite into your neck. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright.
Fuck!
At this point, this dude pops down right next to him.
Perfect. You said dexterity?
Please.
That's a 7.
7. Alright.
Wait, hang on. Oh, no, sorry. That's a 9.
Okay.
I forgot to add my ape stats instead of my regular stats.
Your ape stats better than your... Okay, never mind.
Alright. It drains instantly.
Oh, dear
You
Jesus.
suffer 13 points of piercing damage. I need you to now make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, hang on. Okay. And then a wisdom saving throw?
Yes, please.
That's 12.
12. Nope. You are... Okay, so as this creature sinks its teeth into your neck and draws your life essence from it, you feel a compelling need to fulfill whatever this creature's desires are. As it unlatches from you. Let's see here, who's near you? Nobody's near you. It unlatches from you and disappears into a cloud of mist that then filters in through the garbage, and you turn to face these people you came with and to view them with such disdain and betrayal, almost as if you woke up from a dark dream where these people were fooling you into thinking you're friends. I need you to make an attack on somebody.
Oh, dear.
God.
Awesome.
I guess I'm gonna make an attack towards the nearest person, which is Maven.
Maven, you
No,
look and you
sees
see
this and drops concentration.
Okay. All right. I figured you would do that. Give me 1 second to change him back to the way he was.
Thank you.
Would he hit harder as a ape or as...
Oh, yes.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, you definitely, you can see this. You're down there. You're hip. All right, remove.
I would most definitely hit way harder as an ape.
Okay.
For sure. All right, I'm going to delete you real quick, put you back.
Oh, no, where'd I go? Guess Koza's dead.
Koza's dead instantly.
No, I'm not muted.
Oh, where's Koza?
You need to... Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh. Okay. You should be able to place yourself where you were.
Okay. And there we go.
You, Maven, you watch as Koza approaches you, grasping blood that's trickling down from his neck. As he approaches you, you see that his eyes are glowing red, and he just reaches at you. Go ahead and make your attack.
Ooh. The one roll I didn't want to do well on. So this is just an unarmed attack. So that's a dirty 20.
Barely hits.
Oh no. So what do I do for damage?
Be 1 plus your strength modifier.
Okay, so you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okie dokie.
As I just kind of like claw your face.
Whoa, what the hell?
Yeah,
Can I get to hit him back?
Axton, you see this. Sazros, you see this happen, and also Eleanor, you're kind of around the corner, and you hear a scuffle going on by where your friends were. So I'm going to go ahead and ask everybody to, at this point, roll initiative against Koza.
Okay.
No.
As I saw the creature descend and bite him, would I have had enough time to cast Spirit Guardians before combat begins?
He dropped. You guys were kind of. It really was a moment in time. Dropped, hit him, and giggled and filtered away. I'd say you could definitely make that as part of your surprise round, so to speak. So you could have that up now if you wish.
Do.
Okie dokie. Lemon Smoky. That looks like everybody.
I have not yet, excuse me.
Like there's like 2 Kozas. Which one of those is right? Is this from last time? Koza, which one is yours? 16 or 20?
20.
Okay. For some reason, it's still up.
I'm not seeing a second Koza.
On the turn order, I was seeing it.
Hey, I don't think anyone overlapped.
Right.
What?
I know. We do need Agnear's roll in there.
I think this is incorporating something from last session. Which one of yours is right? 24 or 21?
21.
21, but I
don't
on
see
the turn
24.
order, I don't see any.
Okay, that
Yeah.
must just be
I see
big
6
group.
numbers. I see
Right.
21, 20, 17,
which-
14. Mine's 14.
Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing stuff from rollover from last time. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think it starts where Axton's perception check was.
Okay, and Axton, what did you get?
12.1.
And Sazros?
I have a 10.16.
Perfect. It was like being
Repeat it,
everybody's
of course.
last time. I don't know why. I should get in the habit of clearing that at the end of the session. Okay.
Need Agnear's roll.
What about Maven?
You got a 17.
All right, that's everybody. You're first. What would you like to do? Notice that Koza is on the warpath. He is just diving towards your foes or your friends. You don't exactly know why.
Akir's roll's not in there, just for the record, as was stated by several different people.
Didn't hear that.
And I have selected Koza to be affected by the spirit guardians for right now.
Okay.
Everybody else is unaffected, but Koza is.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You burst that. I'll let you kind of and run the damage on that if you wish, because that was sort of your surprise round. You saw all this happen. You instantly threw it up.
Yeah. So Koza needs to make a wisdom saving throw since he's starting his turn in that area.
My favorite. That's a 22.
That saves. DC's 15. So you'll take half damage here.
Okay.
So you take 5 points of radiant damage.
Oh boy. Alright. Alright.
And then Yuno is going to move closer to Sazaros and the magical protecting spirit guardians. And he's going to hold an action firebolt. And it's going to go off if whatever that creature was appears back in our radius.
All right. Koza, in your mind, you hear a welcoming, friendly voice say, "Oh, my thrall." Have full use of your spells, and you may act as you would any other day, except you finally see these people for who they are, and that is your enemy.
Okay. Well then. In that case, let's
Is his particular effect save or suck, or does he get to save per round?
It depends on what you do to him.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh. Alright. I'm going to... What spells do I have left? Okay. I'm going to cast... I'm going to cast Erupting Earth. Well,
Yuno's going to counter spell.
What level?
It's a 3rd level.
Oh, okay. It does nothing then.
As you kind of twist your hand and you all feel the ground underneath you shake, very quick thinking, you unfortunately lose your, I believe you lose your,
yeah, I lose a freaking spell slot.
Also, loses his firebolt. But yeah, he's able to perform that counter action, that counter spell quite easily, and just you feel the ground just settle under your feet.
It also looks like he took a 5-step back. So, would there be an attack of opportunity?
Did you move backwards, Noah?
I did.
Yeah, Maven definitely gets a AoE.
Okay.
Or OEA or something.
AOU.
Oh, ow.
That hits.
No. You click on the.
Oh God.
I'm never
I'm about to
used it
feel.
before. I just set it up. So.
I'm about to feel the full force of crazy monk shit.
Yep. Yes, you are. So 6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh God.
Now, point of order, you guys can choose to pull your punches and do minimum damage if you wish. It's usually something I allow in my games. It's never...
No, why would they do that?
But if you wish to do minimum damage, you can call it. But I'm going to let that one go through because it's funny.
Right in the nose. Damn.
Alright, bonus action, Koza.
Let me see. Hang on. Shillelagh.
Alright, your staff turns into a thorny, melee weapon in your hand.
That's it.
Alright, Steven, you're up. Baranor on deck. Baranor, at this point, you can hear that something's up. What's going on?
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna hit him twice.
More crazy monk shit. Yeah, that hit. Hang on. You said 13?
Yes, sir.
Hang on, my character sheet's acting weird. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 8 damage.
She is not pulling.
No, I'm not.
She is taking me
I'm very
down.
upset.
How dare you claw my face?
That's rude! Okay, so...
Oh,
15 points
Jesus.
damage for that.
Well, with your first strike, actually that was, you did 3, right?
I did. One was the opportunity attack.
What was the attack of opportunity?
Was on my round. On my turn.
8 and 9 is 17. Yeah, so with that second hit, you notice the red lights in his eyes go out, and he just falls back. Bam! Right on his face. On his back. Koza, you are prone.
You see me, like, wake up and go, what the fuck?
You wake up.
Oh, hit me in the face again.
Here. He is awakened. Descend upon them, children. Make them bleed for him. You see, doosh. Doosh. You see these people materialize and drop to the ground in front of you. And one of them drops behind you.
Oh, gross.
Right next to Atgear, who I'm going to say Atgear was over here at this point. He had a chance to move. And, yeah, that's going to do it.
Okay.
So...
I'm going to spend a key point to do patient defense.
Add a turn for them, and they're all going to go at once, because that's how I... Ooh, that's really good. Okay. Some of them are brandishing swords, axes. Most of them have very long claws, all pale skin. It looked like they're in various styles in their dress too. Some look a little more modern, others very gothic. Some of them, like this guy over here, is barely wearing anything of any kind of contemporary dress. He's just kind of covering his body bits, and he's wearing sort of a ratty vest, carrying a rough axe. Looks very tall, very menacing. All of them have glowing red eyes, sharp incisor like fangs, and slightly pointed ears if they, in an unnatural way. Doesn't look like an elvish or half-elvish type of physique. Alrighty.
I'm gonna move over to that guy, spend my key point, do patient defense, and then my turn is over.
Alright. Baranor, you're up. You see this guy right here? He just showed up out of nowhere. You do recognize him. Actually, you weren't there, but you would have recognized him as the guy who bit Koza.
Okay. I just have heard the scuffles behind me, so I'm like, what is going on?
Son of a bitch.
Let's see here. Okay. I am going to dispose over here. And because I'm really next to me, I get advantage on attacks, correct?
That's correct.
Yeah. Alright. Whip out my attack with the wind razor.
Definitely hits.
Okay. Slashing on that one. Second attack will be from Luna, who also gets advantage because I am there with her pack tactics.
Oh. Slashing with the wind razor. Yeah, that hits for sure.
Okay. And I don't know why that was. Why was that 2?
Okay.
I don't know why that was an added.
Is it supposed to be just 1d4?
What? Yeah, one. Why is it 2d? That's wait.
That's weird.
Wait,
you've got it that way in your sheet.
No, it is. It is 2d4.
I'll take that 10.
Okay.
Alright, so it's 20 total.
And also, it needs to make a strength saving throw.
Alright.
DC 11.
That is a 9 plus 4 is 13.
Okay, so 16.
Anything else for you, Mr. Baranor?
Nope, that'll be it.
You do notice, I'll just say this as an aside, that somewhere way over here you hear a shuffling sound. It's like a skittering kind of along the walls or the ceiling. Seems
guys
drawing towards you. Alright.
Don't know what's going on back there, but we got some unfriendlies up here.
Nixon, you're next.
Coming up with the plane here, guys. Give me a second. No. I shall start making my attacks on this one right here. I will use my pole arm.
That definitely hits. 6 slashing damage upon her. Notice that as you slash her, the blood you would expect to fly outward and spray the ground beneath it is strangely absent. It seems like a dry wound, like almost like you're cutting into hardened leather.
Okay, I will make this with a trip attack as well. So it needs to make a strength saving throw.
That's an 8 plus 4 is 12.
No, it needs to be the 15.
Right, she's going to use a legendary resistance and choose to succeed instead.
Okay, I can attack with halberd.
Oof. Alright, that's 20 total damage to this lady.
Try it again.
Alright, that's a natural 15 plus 4 is 19.
Okay. I guess I will use an action surge.
Okay.
I will make sure that it... Well, yeah, might as well. Precision attack.
Okay.
Roll a d8. So that'll be, 15 to hit?
Yeah, it's just barely misses, sorry.
Oh, just barely misses. Okay.
Yep.
And my last attack. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see in here. And even with your torch, it's casting shadows all over the place. And this woman, she's very quick. It's almost like the light does not really bounce off of her flesh. She seems to be able to blend in with the darkness really well. It makes it really hard for you to gauge depth with your polearm, unfortunately.
I'll use my bonus action to go into my tunnel defense stance.
Alright. It's Zakir's turn. He's going to rush back here out of the safety of this field, and he is going to attack this guy and use his little dagger. Not get sneak. I don't know why that's on there. Oh, he hits, but he only does 5, and he's going to use his bonus action disengage to sneak back into this circle and join his friends next to Yuno. Going to curl up right up against this wall here. It's going to end his turn. Ozeros, you're up with Yuno on deck, top of the round.
All right, I am going to advance forward, and hope everybody takes the hint and moves along with me. And I'm also going to use my action to perform counter charm.
Okay.
So by doing that, I am starting a performance that lasts until the end of my next turn. Any friendly creature within 30 feet has advantage on saving throws against being either frightened or charmed.
Cool. Okay.
And that's it for me.
All right. You're up.
All right. I am going to start by using a bonus action to try to telekinetically pull this person 5 feet this way.
It's a strength save, correct?
Yep, DC 16.
That's a 19, bud.
Oh, she goes nowhere.
He is, by the way, already within the... how does this work? If they're in the circle at the end of your turn or the start of their turn?
Start.
Okay, fair enough. Well, they're in there.
Yeah, it's... Where do I have it here? Their speed is halved in this area when they enter the area for the first time on a turn or starts its own turn there. So I guess they need to make wisdom saving throws from when they entered in on my turn.
All right, what you going to do?
Oh, did they got to take damage because they entered in for the first time on my turn, so they need to make wisdom saves.
Oh, sorry. So that's what I was asking, is if they have to enter into it willingly, or if you making they...
No, it doesn't say willingly. It just says when they enter the area for the first time on a turn.
Fine.
Yes, so that's why I was trying to pull that one into the sphere. I didn't realize the sphere covered them.
They were already in there. Okay, so one got a 19, one got a 14.
Okay, so the DC was 15, so one passed and one failed.
This one fails, so this big beefy guy takes full damage.
He takes 12 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And the other one who passed takes 6.
Oh, looking at something here. Go.
So then, Yuno's going to cast Firebolt on this one, and I'm going to use my Robe of Twin spell to attack this one as well with it.
Perfect. Both have the same AC.
And that is going to be 15 plus 8, 23 to hit.
Hits.
And where's my other D10? Why can't I ever find my D10s? There we go.
They look just like D8s.
Well, if
13
you ever have a warlock
points.
in the party, you know where they are.
13 points of fire damage.
All right. That's to. Said he would take full, which is 13.
Well, this is Firebolt. They both take full.
Oh, there's no save to it? It's just an attack roll?
No, it's Firebolt.
It's just an attack roll.
You got above. Okay. What did you roll again? I'm sorry.
It was a 23 to hit. That's what he rolled.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Okay. Right, got it. Right, yeah, they're showing some signs of wear and tear. They're starting to wounds that they have are starting to open up. They're not bleeding per se. It's nothing you would expect from a living body. All right, movement, anything. I guess you're done, right?
Yep.
All right. So you are up.
Cozy, you need to make a wisdom save for the Flitty Fairies.
Oh boy. Okay. That's a natural 20.
Okay, so you'll only take the DC's 15, so you'll just take half damage. Damn, bad time to roll. Can I roll minimum damage for that, or do I have to roll for it? Can I call minimum damage for it?
Make a perception check, Sazros.
Oh no.
Oh well, you're screwed.
Oh no.
17.
17, yeah. I'll say that you, at the very last minute of casting your spell, you look at Koza, notice that the redness in his eyes are gone. You are, I would say that you are able to kind of really quickly kind of hold back and kind of direct your fairies to leave him alone, but a couple of them do manage to break through, and right before you made that command, a couple of them slashed at him. So you can have him take half damage.
Take half damage? Alright, so you'll take 9 points of radiant damage, Koza. Sorry.
Ooh, I am not looking good. I am at a happy and healthy 2 hit points. But that leaves me just enough room to cast Moonbeam all up on this witch's face.
Okay, do you have to have any clearance above you? Moonbeam?
It doesn't say I need to be able to like see the sky or anything. It just says in a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder.
Right.
So Moonbeam all up on her face.
Moonbeam. Got a wisdom for me?
That's a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's only a 12.
Well, she fails, so she takes 2d10 radiant damage. Where's my d10? There it is. Oh, so that's 4. Well, she takes 12 points of radiant damage.
12 points of radiant damage. See her look up, and this blinding column of light descends upon her, and you hear her go, ah! And she literally disintegrates into fiery ash, disappears into nothing.
Oh, that's how you do it.
It's at this moment, if that's your end of your turn.
I am going to... I don't really have enough action economy for anything else. How much does Primal Savagery cost? It's an action. Never mind. Okay.
You can try to move out of the zone of the Flitty Fairies, but you're leaving yourself open to attack.
Where is the zone?
So that you'll get tagged next turn by them.
Where's the zone?
Where the yellow aura is, that's the zone of the Flitty Fairies.
I don't see an aura.
Really?
Does anybody else see
I
it?
also do not see the aura.
Huh. Yeah, I have like a yellow.
I see it.
Yep.
That's weird. All right, what are you trying to do?
Does anybody else see it?
No.
It's like
Oh crap!
See what? I don't know what you.
I have around my character
This big.
token a 15-foot aura.
that
Oh,
Oh,
dear
yeah,
Jesus.
no.
I just
I mean, now I see a white circle.
I just drew
I
that.
see it.
I drew that, but
Okay.
you should be seeing something filling up a space like that. It's like yellow. That's weird.
Dang it.
We'll have to figure out why you don't see that.
Well, I see a white circle now.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the radius of the Spirit Guardian spell. So if you're
Okay.
within that circle, you're going to get tagged.
All right. Well, I. Ooh, wait. I can give myself
Wait, is it
healing.
for friendlies?
Yeah, but at the time, Koza was possessed and was coming to like kill us, so I excluded him from it.
Oh no.
I can give myself healing, so I'm gonna give myself like 3d8s worth of healing real quick. Actually, wait. Is that a action or a bonus action? Let me check real quick.
I'm just sitting over here going, brave, brave Sir Robin.
Okay, well, is there anything else?
Other than the healing thing, no.
Okay, well, heal yourself up. Because as you all, the moment that this lady disintegrated, this guy here, and this guy over here, you see them kind of get very, very, very angry and start to disapparate into mist and float into the ceiling. However, Baranor and Maven, you both get an attack of opportunity on your vampires as they disappear.
But I as well, since I have my tunnel fighting 10-foot reach.
Alright, it is a bonus action.
That would be 15 feet away.
You said I get a attack of opportunity.
You'd have to be 1 square forward.
He is 1 square forward. That's 10 feet.
No, that's
So
15
you
feet.
start from the square you're at and move to the square you want to hit.
Yeah.
That's not. The person using the white line is not measuring at the square he's at. They're measuring at the square.
There's 2 squares in front of that. That's 5, 10, 15.
From him to here is 5 feet. From there to there
Yeah.
is 10 feet. There to there is 10 feet.
Okay, this is not my square, whoever's right here. That's not my square. I'm right here, 1 square down.
Oh. Why do
I agree. That's where I'm seeing him.
Why do I see
I'm
you
not
there?
seeing him there. Yeah, I'm seeing him 1 square up.
Yeah, I was
I'm
seeing you
good.
up here.
No, he's
I
always
was
down.
seeing him.
That's
I
so
was
weird.
seeing him up there as well.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was seeing him
What
up there
is
too.
going
I will
on?
vouch that I don't-
What the heck?
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. I was seeing him right there.
Okay, I'm going to make the ruling that you were where you say you were. I know you're not cheating. It's just roll 20 fucking me over again. So go ahead and make your attack as well. Jesus Christ. Technology.
Yeah, gotta love it.
All right. What was Maven's attack? Because she definitely hit it. Sure.
It was 21 to hit.
Okay, and what was your damage?
9.
Okay, and you did 11. Got it. All right, the big guy that you guys are aiming both at, you're just beating the crap out of him. You feel bones breaking. Axon, you actually kind of sever a large chunk of flesh out, but he does manage to apparate away.
He will have a hard time getting away because of the Spirit Guardians.
Yeah, that is true. He's gonna try anyway,
Yeah, because if he's starting his turn there, he has to make a wisdom save.
and that's not a good roll. That's a 7.
He takes full damage.
Oh, that beautiful bean footage.
17 points of radiant damage.
How much? Sorry? 17. Okay. Yeah, let's see here. He's still up. He's just not having a very good time. What's the D? Yes. Why? So, yes, these guys get away, unfortunately.
Mine needs to make a DC 11 strength save still
Put guys in their hole.
for Luna's opportunity attack.
Okay. Say that one more time.
Luna's because of Luna's attack, mine needs to make a DC 11 strength save.
It's a natural 19 plus 4 is 23.
All right, just one of these days she's going to knock someone prone.
That's right. Numbers game. You got to throw spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks.
Yep. Someday will be able to pronounce prestidigitation. We all have our dreams.
Prestidigitation.
It's not easy to say. I screw it up too. He said it. He said it right before. That was I think a Rathburn. Rathburn, It's okay. So yeah, did you attack it yet? I can't. I'm scrolling through. You did, right?
Me?
You hit it with a 21. So that.
I hit it with a 21, and Luna hit it with a 21. So we both combined, we had 16 points of damage.
Okay. Very good. And he also disappears into the ether. You'll find yourselves once again alone. Cavern. Go ahead and switch this around.
We're just staying in initiative order?
Of course.
Okay.
It makes sense to constantly swap that out. Just a waste of time.
Yep.
Wants to loot the coffins.
Zazaros wants to torch the coffins.
Well, going to loot them first and then torch them.
All right, just make sure we don't have to torch you. And you got to climb up this pile of rubble.
Let's go ahead and give me
Goodness knows what
an
we get.
athletics check.
Doesn't have to do that because he's a wizard. He's just going to Misty Step.
And put yourself up there.
It's going to be lazy.
That's not lazy, that's smart. You could have stubbed your toe or kicked your shin, cut yourself. There's lots of nasty...
There's tetanus you got to worry about and everything.
Garbage juice running all throughout it. No one likes garbage juice. My least favorite.
While he's doing that, I'm going to direct everyone. Let's kind of move around this corner right here and just kind of form up.
And go next to the coffin.
For investigation, that's going to be a 21, Joe.
21. You find various strange objects in the coffin. Some of them are closed, but with a little, you're kind of shaking them loose. The lid pops off, and they are all indeed empty. There is looks like a small skeleton kind of shoved into the side of one of them. Very, very small skeleton. Looks to be that of perhaps an infant or a toddler. There are scratches all throughout the inside of several of them. And there's a smattering of... I'm going to get rid of this guy. There's a smattering of blood all throughout the plateau that they're all sitting on. As far as personal effects, you don't find any coin, weapons. What you find there's a little bit of jewelry. You find a silver locket with a picture, a small inscription. Inscription is very ineffectual. It just says something like, for my love or to my love, something like that. There's a photo of a small sketch of what looks to be a human or half-elven woman in the locket. You also find a couple of look like what are they called? Curio brooches, and just some very minor personal effects. There's a silver or white gold looking ring in one of them. These are all kind of shoved to the side of the coffin. They're not directly in the bottom. Most of these coffins are lined with some sort of silk, whether it be red or purple or blue. They're in various states of tattering or decay, and just a wretched smell of not just rot but filth and old age, like old dust and insect carcasses, and just that ratty, nasty smell that you find in like the crawl space of your house. It's not a pleasant smell, not toxic or like a fume or sick odor, but just like a unpleasant old smell emanating from these coffins. And as you're rifling through them, you can hear a skittering above you, just a very nasty growl, like. But but it seems to be going away from you.
And then Yuno is just going to start hucking fire bolts at all of this junk and torching it.
Anything for that?
So he's going to torch all these, and then he's going to blast a path back down.
Work. Or do that. Let's do a couple of... Right. Alright, everything's on fire. Someone say they wanted to loot the piles surrounding. I remember.
Nope.
I did not.
Even with your quarterstaff. What's that about?
It wasn't on there.
Ignore that.
Okay, no worries. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw because the cavern is filling with smoke.
Oh boy. That's a 14 from me.
11.
Rose
21.
takes 3. Stazros takes 6. Eleanor takes 3. Barely.
16.
3 for you. And Axton, you take 6. And Rosa, what you got? Here takes 6. Eleanor takes 6. You already rolled. Was that for Luna? Luna takes 6. So what'd you get?
I got a 14.
Oh, hear you say that. You take 3 points of poison damage as the area of the cavern is quickly filling with smoke as these coffins are catching like nobody's business. I mean, just old, dry wood. There's a little bit of like iron inlay and filigree wrapping up the side of a couple of these, but for the most part, they're just really old wood.
Let's get moving.
All right,
Bone of light.
bring it with you. No worries.
Can't click on you.
And you find at the end of the hall, it turns to the right.
No, this is on measure.
Oh, I keep moving. Get away from this smoke that'll hold.
Now, being that you're descending downward, the smoke is moving in the opposite direction. It is traveling this way. Here. You do find yourselves continuing down.
Ooh, those look like cages.
Oh no.
At this moment, the splatters of blood have increased at your feet and to the point where it's starting to get wet. You can feel your feet kind of not splashing, but it's forming like a pasty mud at your feet. And that coppery iron smell of blood is getting very, very heavy closer into this cavern that you draw near. And indeed, you do see a number of cages way in the distance against a far wall adjacent to what looks like another cavern that splits to the left. And another passage that goes to the right, which actually widens to about 40 feet in width.
Okay, so this is a different tunnel going that way? Okay. Alright, we'll keep an eye on that as we proceed down this way. Bone of light. Kind of in this area.
Gear's going to press forward. It seems the only one left behind is Koza. As you press forward, you can hear kind of a dripping drop sound in the cavern to your left. But with your bone of light, you can actually see that there is what appears to be a thick black ichorous oily substance lining the floor of that cavern. It just appears to be a small, maybe 20 by 20 foot room that kind of dips down at the bottom of like a 15-foot decline ramp. And the floor just seems to be covered in this black ichorous fluid.
Great. Just enough space for the Shumagorath to fit.
All right. Open up more of this as you have spilled into the cavern. You can now see in these cages there are bodies, corpses. Some of them are very slowly writhing and moving. They appear to be humanoid. Very, very weak and not moving. They don't even seem to notice you. You actually look in the cage, and one of the humanoids kind of grasps the edge of the cage, and its fingers are shriveled against its skeleton. It's kind of rising above, and its eyes seem to be kind of glazed over. Several puncture wounds in their neck, and you just hear them. And then before they lose their grip and topple down to the bottom of the cage once again. The cages do appear to be locked. As you gaze around the room, see a ghastly sight. Several cages, all littered with corpses of abandoned and starved and drained humanoids, elves, dwarves, humans, all at the service of this very strange and macabre arrangement. Corner of the room ascends, this corner of the room ascends into another plateau, this one much higher, 30, 40 feet tall, lined with spikes that point outwards. There are 4 rack-like torture devices, as well as a large kind of barrel with a couple of short steps up to it. I can't really see the top. It's about 10 feet tall. And a absolutely ghastly-looking ceremonial table of sorts. Immediately, Atgeir kind of walks over to it to inspect it. Right. Looks like they've been dining on people here. This place, lads. You hear in your heads, have supper. Come to join us in our feast. All at once, the skittering and the laughing quiets as a booming voice from everywhere around you. Silence, my children. The cattle have come. Let us give them proper welcome. That's all you hear. Surrounding you, a half dozen these creatures descend around you.
Just great.
Boom. 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's 6.
That's 6?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, the little thingy was in the way. That's where they are. This one starts its turn there.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, technically, it's Maven's turn because they ended their last turn, disappeared. So,
Okay.
Maven, I'm going to switch the music back. Think about what you want to do.
Okay.
Remember when everybody thought I was crazy for saying we need a cleric?
We got a monk.
I don't have any healing
We have
spells.
2 clerics, and neither of them are the ones using spirit guardians. Just for the record.
Awesome. Okay, so can't read anything. Okay, cool beans.
A couple of these guys are not looking too hot, by the way.
Awesome.
For prior acquaintances?
Yeah, you definitely recognize some of these guys.
Okay. I'm going to that guy. I'm going to Radiant Sunbolt. I don't know how to make this circle-y thing happen. No, this one.
No, you have a guy right there.
I know what I'm
So you
doing.
get disadvantage.
That's why I'm doing this one.
But you attacking this one would be because you have
What?
you have someone within 5 feet of you, so you'd be at a disadvantage
So,
because he's within 5 feet of you.
okay.
Am I not correct, Joe?
What's that?
Because she has an enemy within 5 feet of her, her attacking this guy over here would be disadvantage.
I don't know where that's written.
I think if you were using a ranged attack on somebody within 5 feet of you, it's at disadvantage.
Yeah.
I don't think that you have to attack the person directly next to you if you're choosing to use a ranged attack. I don't believe so.
I understood it was.
I'd be happy to
so-
find out if that were. Yeah, the ranged attack has only to do with if she was attacking the one next to her. I think she's attacking this guy.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
The fact that he's next to her doesn't mean anything. I don't think. If you find out, and I'll be happy to.
That's just how I always thought. But
I don't believe
I'm
that.
glad to be wrong.
Maybe.
Right.
Is it a rogue thing?
It's called close combat.
That's only related to if you're attacking the person within 5 feet of you with a ranged spell. You're not attacking
I thought
that
having
person.
someone within 5 feet of you makes you stressed
Yeah.
to attack someone.
Make a range. This is 5th edition D&D. When you make a ranged attack with a weapon, spell, or some other means, you have disadvantage in the attack roll if you are within 5 feet of a hostile creature who can see you and isn't incapacitated. Okay, I stand corrected. Okay, so
Okay, we all are.
so Maven, if you wish, you can attack this guy with your radiant sunburst. You'll just be at disadvantage as per.
Anybody say thanks,
That's
Paranoid?
fine.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, thank you, husband of mine.
I'm sure he'll pay for that later.
That's how I always played it.
Wow.
Thank you.
man.
Thank you.
Damned if you do.
Yep. Okay. So I already said I was doing it, so I'm gonna do it. And it's a 10, so that doesn't hit.
2.
And second attack, I'll just hit the guy next to me in the face.
Do it.
Oh, the simplest of
Now you're at
solutions.
disadvantage because you're mad.
If anything, she's at an advantage. Yeah, she's mad.
It'll be 24 to hit and then 7 points.
All right, 7 points.
Then,
Measure that. All right.
and then, as I have the mobile feat, I can get an attack of opportunity on me if I move. I'll move over here. And then that'll be my turn.
Okay, Paranoid, you're up.
I am down muted. Okay. I'm going to move Luna up here, and we're going to both attack this one right here. Oh, that should be it with advantage. Although, wait, does 18 hit?
Yes, it does. Just gonna roll it again to see if it's a crit.
Okay. Let me do that.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so 8 slashing. And then Luna's going to come up with her attack. This one will be an advantage.
Hits as well.
25 to hit. Oh, okay. That's 11 for her. One thing I need to add from mine, because I forgot last time, is a 1d6 for sneak attack damage.
Go.
Bam.
All right.
And they need to make a 11 dex or strength save.
Strength save. It's a natural 19 plus 4 is 23.
You'll get it one of these days,
High on
Luna.
my strength saves here.
Yeah, I see that. All right. That will be my turn. So that's 17. What was the wind razor damage?
That was
Oh, it was 8. It was 8. Okay. So 25 total damage from the two of us.
okay. This is a new face. This is not one you've encountered yet. So he's actually it's a little lady, and she's got a wand in her hand. It is glowing purple. Not a friendly color to you. Paxton Woodman Bloom. You're up next.
Okay. See, I want to attack this one, but I am too afraid to let Maven by herself all the way over there. No, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move over and attack with advantage for flanking.
Alright. 15 points of slashing damage. Another 6.
And then I'll use my bonus action to go to my tunnel defense.
On that last one, hold on 1 second. On that last one, let's see here. Never mind. Go ahead. Alright.
Okay, tunnel defense.
Okay. It is Akir's turn. He is going to move here, and being in proximity to Luna, he is going to have sneak attack. Well, he's going to have it anyway. All of you are surrounding this woman.
Yeah. Should we attack with advantage, right?
Well, triple sneak attack.
Kill the wizard.
Kill the rabbit.
All right.
Jesus.
Right?
You want to see if he just in case.
18.
No, he is flanking.
Then with his offhand.
Joe, do you want to roll again to see if he crits since he's flanking?
I'm going to keep that damage, though. 17, so whatever that is. Oh, almost. Nope. Alright, so he's going to keep that 18.
So close.
And then he's going to use his poison dagger on his offhand. Doesn't get sneak, so he only gets that hits as well. So I'm going to count that 4 and that 9. Okay. Alright, she's taking a beating. She's not looking good at all. Some would say almost dead. That's going to end it. Gear's turn. Is Sazaros with Yuno on deck.
Alrighty, let's see. I am going to... Well, I'm not in any position to flank with anybody, but I will go ahead and draw Anthem's Edge and make an attack at the one everybody else has been waiting on for a miss.
You see her kind of wave her wand, and this flashing barrier just kind of strikes and kind of parries your strike with Anthem's Edge with her wand, and this kind of shield-like thing just goes whoosh.
Well, I'm going to stay put for right now. So that ends my turn.
No, you're up.
Yuno's just going to cast Firebolt on this person. Unnatural 20. Gotta love a +8 to hit.
+8 for anything.
No, there we go. Knew I had 2 d10s. 9 points of fire
9
damage.
Points. Yeah, you guys all just kind of pummel this chick to death. She doesn't like fizzle out. She just kind of drops and stops moving.
And can you put that circle back up?
Yes,
That's
I can.
Sazaros's Spirit Guardians?
Why that doesn't work, but yes, I can do that.
I just want to see something.
I'll do the IT crowd thing. I'll turn it off, turn it back on again, see if it helps.
That's going to end my turn, because I can't pull any of them into the sphere.
Okie dokie, Koza, you're up.
I am going to cast Sacred Flame on this guy. Hang on. My mouse is acting weird. This guy. I need him to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, very fast. But not that fast. That's a 15.
Ooh, let me check. Hang on. That passes.
Aw.
He had to beat a 14. Alright, that's it.
That's it. Oh no. Well, it is.
That's all I can really do.
Is a vampire's turn. This one here is going to. Oops, dang it. This one here is going to sort of disappear right here. Appear right on top of Maven. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, good.
Save.
Natural 20 for 29.
Oh, yeah, you kind of dodge right out of the way, but he is still going to. You see his eyes, he gets really mad and his eyes light up. I need you to then also make a wisdom saving throw now. He was not able to bite you.
Is this a charmed effect?
It is.
Okay, then I have advantage on it.
You have advantage on charm, yeah.
16.
Nope. It beat a 17, darling. Sorry about that.
Awesome. Sorry, advance.
But it doesn't. You're not dominated. He only charmed you. However, you immediately find that you see that this guy is someone that needs to be protected. That perhaps he's not caught up in all this nonsense, and he's just an innocent party here, and everybody needs to leave him alone. And anybody that comes near him, you're definitely going to attack them. Okay.
Okay, sounds good. The guy that's standing directly next to me, right?
This guy right here.
Okay, cool. Just making sure I was correct.
None of you, unfortunately, really noticed that, as you were all concentrated on this person, and Cozy, you were concentrated on this guy, who is also now going to... he's going to step right here, and he's going to strike at you with his claws. One's a 14, one's a 12.
Both of them hit.
I thought you had a AC of 13.
I have an AC of 11.
Oh my god. You sort that out, son.
That's what the tree armor's
Yeah,
for.
what tree armor? I don't see any tree armor here.
The one I'm trying to get.
Alright, yeah, that's not that bad. One's gonna be 8, the other's gonna be 6 points of slashing damage.
Oh, I am unconscious.
This is down. Let's see. This girl actually disintegrates. She is within a radiant spell. She is gone. This one here is going to hop up on the table. Over here. We need Axon to make a wisdom saving throw at advantage, please.
I'm first going to make my attack of opportunity. Because, well, depends on his route to get on the table.
Oh, let's see here. Yeah, he made a beeline, so go ahead.
Did he cut through the sphere?
Went from up here, like straight there, like right along the edge, I would say.
Yeah.
Okay, let me take a look here. Where is it?
Wait a minute. I'm going to use my reaction. If I see this and make it out, I want to use my reaction to cast Silvery Barbs.
Okay.
Let me pull that up one more time so I can have the description. Casting time, 1 reaction, which you can take when a creature you can see within 60 feet succeeds on an attack, ability check, or a saving throw. I don't know if that would count in this circumstance.
What are you using it on?
I was trying to use it on the...
This guy?
yes, that
using
guy.
a charm spell on Axon point.
Gotcha.
And what type of save did you want me to make?
Please, at advantage.
At advantage.
Yeah, not
14,
enough.
I'm trying.
You slash at this guy and instantly regret it. It's almost like you just slashed at an old friend that you know, that you finally recognize. Like, what are you doing here? I can't believe you're here. And you instantly feel guilty for attacking them, and you find that this is somebody that you also should protect.
But just him, nobody else?
Just him.
Okay.
All right, and this guy right here, he is going to sidle up next to his buddy, and let me see, what is he carrying? And he's going to toss a couple daggers right at you.
Okie dokie.
One's a 27, one is a 23.
Both will hit me. But won't that break his charm?
No. Let's see here.
Charm is usually broken on it if an ally attacks.
I mean, unless there's specific conditions on the spell.
You don't end it. You can repeat the saving throw. Take 11 points of slashing damage.
11 points of slash.
Anytime anybody does anything harmful to you that's not the charming vampire, then you get to repeat your saving throw. Still charmed. They're nasty,
Cool.
nasty dudes. Then finally, this guy, he's
it's
going to just
good.
bluster forward into this sphere, and he's going to attempt to... He's going to have to take damage, though.
Make his wisdom save.
It's not great, not terrible. That is a 15? Oh, 14.
That is the DC. 14. He just missed.
He's just kind of... He's not looking good. He's got ragged, undead breath. He is going to just bluster forward towards Baranor, but he gets bombarded by these things.
Yep, 13 points of radiant damage.
All right. He bursts into flame and fizzles out of existence. Almost a suicide by cop kind of thing. That is going to end their turns. There are now 4 from 6 left. Even, you are up, and in your ear, you're going to hear him kind of whisper, "Just stay by me."
And, I have mute button? I did. Okay. And I'm going to use my whole action to do Stillness of Mind and end the charmed effect against me.
Your eyes pop open. It seems for the first time in weeks or months, you feel an exhaustion kind of wave over you and recede, and you turn around and regard this tall, lanky vampire who at first you thought was your friend, but now you realize this was just a trick, that son of a bitch.
Deep searing rage emanates from my eyes, and I'm going to the key point to patient defense, so that attack rolls have disadvantage against me, and then I'm going to I'm just going to stay there, and that'll end my turn.
Nor you're up.
Alright. I'm going to move over this way and bring Luna over with me. And we're going to attack this guy. Alright. Nice. 11 slashing, 5 sneak attack damage. Luna's turn. Alright, so that's, what is that, a total of 26 total damage, and he needs to make a DC 11 strength saving throw.
What is it?
DC 11.
It's a
strength.
natural 11 for a 15, but
God damn.
good DCs, they're easy to beat.
Yeah, I know.
Okie dokie. Axton, you're up with gear on deck.
Okay, so I am charmed by this one, and this one is telling me what? Anything?
Right now, all he's telling you to do is, because he's not giving you any instruction to attack anybody, he's just telling you to stay right where you are, keep him safe.
Okay, I will attack this one. Halberd. Normal attack, not to advantage.
All right. Yep, that hits. That hits as well.
I will again use my bonus action to go into my humble defense.
Hey, he's not looking too happy right now. It is Atgear's turn. Atgear, see here, going inventory.
I also maybe use a free action and be like, don't forget we have a down.
Yeah, that's what he's looking for right now. Ooh, wow. Did he get a potion of greater healing? Okay. Yeah, he's going to rush over to Koza, and not exactly understanding how potions work, he's just kind of going to pour it all over his body and the wounds, kind of rub it in like a salve. And that's going to be... Koza, you receive... Wake up. Wow. Almost all fours. 12, 3, 15, that's 19 points of healing.
Perfect, thank you, Atgear.
It's going to end his turn, though. And Sazaros, it is your turn.
It is my turn. Alrighty. I'm going to look over to this one right here, and I'm just going to use a vicious mockery on him.
It's a natural.
Like your attacks are as bad as your breath.
It's an 11.
And wisdom save, DC 15, he fails. So he takes 4 psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack roll before the end of his next turn.
Guy right here?
That guy right there, the one that Chuck knives.
Say that he is humiliated. What would humiliated look like?
Rose, your wisdom says DC 15, but at the bottom of your spell it says DC 14. I'm not sure why.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's 15.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, maybe something might be mixed up somewhere.
Yeah.
All right. He looks ashamed. He's got a sad face on right now.
Wah, wah, wah.
Anything else?
Let's see here, and as a bonus action, I am going to turn over to Baranor. Actually, I'm going to turn to Maven, and I'm going to tell her your skill and yours alone is going to be the thing that turns the tide in this battle. And I give her a Diabardic Inspiration.
Thank you. I appreciate it. What dice is that?
D8.
Thank you.
You do have an Anthem's Edge ability to buff that too. Get that.
I haven't read up on all the different cool stuff that I can do with that sword.
Dope.
Let's pull it up.
Yeah, let's you do an extra 1d4 on top of the normal 1d8, I think.
One of your inspiration dies can get buffed with a 1d4 if you wish to use it.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and let her have it.
It's going to be a 1d8 and a 1d4.
So you get an extra d4.
So your next roll.
Awesome. Okay. Is that for saves or?
For any roll you want.
Awesome. Thank you.
Bardic Inspiration, yeah, it's for ability check, attack roll, saving throw.
And playing craps. Alright, so as you cast this inspiring message of hope, and Maven she feels invigorated, you can all feel what little light is in the room starts to dim. All the creatures in this room start to hush and quiet. You can all hear them whispering to each other, Master, the Master, Master. I don't know why I did that. Love it when this thing screws me. I did it again, damn you. Why does this thing hate me so much? Work. Hey, that's why it keeps keeping the same thing. Here we go. You can see a dark red light start to emanate from this corner of the room.
Oh boy.
As blackened tendrils begin to kind of swirl beyond this plateau and light this entire section.
Shit.
See at the top of this plateau a large iron coffin start to shake and reverberate as all of the vampires in this room begin to hop up and down. See the lid burst off. As mist and steam and smoke emanate from it, accompanied by a glowing humanoid rises with a huge curved blade in his hand. Slicked back red hair starts to float ever so gently in place at a turn.
Shit, indeed.
I need everybody. Let's see here. Everybody to make a wisdom saving throw, please. Advantage because you are frightened. D-gear. Ooh, natural 20 for Atgear.
Ooh, that's amazing. 24.
Right. I'll be to 17. All right. 17 so far. Baranor, Sazaros, Atgeir, Koza. I need one from Axton, and I need one from Maven, please.
Right, what was it? Wisdom saving throw? Is that right?
Wisdom saving throw, please. Hey, look at that. Everybody passed. This guy's not so scary.
Really?
Not so scary at all. What a chump. He's just kind of floating about up here. Feet off the ground from where he is, but he's about 25-30 feet from this level of floor on these multi-level plateaus. And mind you, this one over here, he's just got like a fence of spikes that stick out. They look like they're dripping with some kind of black Icarus fluid. No, it is your turn. You are not scared. You ain't shook.
I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern on this guy. So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 16.
Wisdom save, DC 16. That is a natural 18 plus 2 is a 30-20.
Alright, so nothing happens. So then as a bonus action, I'm going to try to pull this guy into...
Ooh, that's a natural.
The
natural
sphere.
4 plus 4 is 8.
He fails. He gets pulled in and takes radiant damage.
Right there, right in front of your axe.
Suck it.
Yeah. So that's going to be a wisdom save on his part. That's a 16.
He passes. He takes 8 points of radiant damage.
Not looking too great. Most of these, by the way, you notice that most of these guys are looking pretty shredded. Okie dokie.
And that'll end my turn.
Well done. So you're up.
Alright. I'm going to try and get rid of this guy again. So I'm going to cast Sacred Flame.
Right.
because I need him out of my face.
Not great. Not bad, but it's not great. It's a natural 9
What do you
plus
get?
4 is 13.
That
Alright.
fails. So he takes 1d8 radiant damage.
Isn't that a cantrip? So shouldn't it be 2d8 penance?
Oh yeah,
Well,
because I
is that a
Sacred Crime.
is that a
Thank you,
cleric
Esther.
spell?
yeah, it says in the bottom of the spell once I reach a certain level it
Yeah,
increases.
and it's not
It's
class.
not by-
I don't think
not
that's
cleric
cleric
level,
level. I think
overall
that's just
level.
overall level.
Yeah, so it should be 2d8 penance. Because I also have Sacred Flame.
Yeah. So he takes 9 points of
9
radiant
points of
damage.
radiant damage. Get on. Still up. But he didn't like that one bit.
Well, yeah. He wasn't supposed to. Let's see. What else can I do? I don't think much. I'm going to cast... wait, hang on. Never mind. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I'm gonna have my turn.
The vampires then leap onto the nearest people to them. So that's going to be a not great. It's Maven. So that's a natural 20. I don't think a 20 hits you, does it?
It
does.
does.
Okay.
My AC is 19.
Okey-dokey.
I'm going to use my reaction to cast Cutting
Okay.
Words to see if I can deduct from
All
his
you
attack
need to do
roll.
is 3.
Great, I'm going to roll a 2. Thanks.
You need a 3 or better, I think. Oh, yeah.
8.
You want to say to distract him?
What do I want to say to distract him? Oh man, these things are so much easier to come up with when you're not
Yeah,
in the
man.
moment.
You gotta come.
know
You gotta
that?
get a book or something. Book of
I
insights.
know. I gotta come up with. All right, I just come up to him and it's like, oh my god, your stench is incredible. You make paladins retch.
All right. Didn't like that. That wasn't very nice. Why'd you say that? That missed him. However, the one next to Baranor is going to leap onto his back and sink his teeth into his flesh, and he's going to do 21 to hit you. See a belly knoll.
That hits.
You feel these two incisor teeth sink into your neck, and it stings. You can feel the energy being drawn out of you. You take 9 points of piercing damage.
9.
And as
9.
he withdraws, he's going to slash at you with his claws. Or another 21.
That's still hits.
You take another... the bite was piercing damage. You take another 8 points of slashing damage.
8 points, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
And let's see, the guy next to Axton, he is going to then bite at you, and I can't remember if you...
He has to make a wisdom save because he's in the sphere.
Go ahead and get that out of the way. That's a natural 17 plus 2.
Okay, so he'll take half. So 8 points of
Oh,
radiant damage.
man, almost. He kind of races into that sphere to kind of do what he can to latch onto... I'm trying to remember if you are still charmed by him. I think you are. So he has advantage on this bite. That is, oh boy, that's a 26. And
Misses.
yeah, I'm sure. And that's going to be 14 points of piercing damage. You get to repeat your saving throw.
Man, I can't break out of that trap.
He's going to slash at you again. Doesn't have advantage on this. It's weird that he has advantage on the bite, but not anything else. It's only going to be a 19.
19
right?
is my AC.
That's going to be another 12 points of slashing damage, and you're going to repeat your wisdom saving throw again. He actually draws that vitality that he bit out of you into himself.
I can't get out of this wisdom save. And I have a pretty good
And
wisdom.
you're just rolling low. And then this guy is going to skirt around here. Is going to pull his last.
And I make my attack.
You can attack him.
Yeah. Oh, well,
3 hits.
23. Not at advantage.
Oh, yeah.
12 slashing
Yeah,
damage
that
on him.
hits. He's looking real hurt. going to pull out his last dagger, though, and he's going to draw it across his tongue, and you see this black swirling smoke emit from his tongue and wrap around the dagger, and he's going to toss it right at Sazaros.
He's at disadvantage.
Because of Vicious Mockery.
That's a natural 1. His dagger hits the ground and disappears right back into his hand.
Oh, great. He's got a rabbit slayer.
Say a rabbit slayer?
Yeah, it's an old Dragon Lance reference.
Like that. Alright. It's going to end his turn. It's going to end all of the Empire's turns. It is the Master's turn. You see him flex and kind of undulate his body. He disappears into a red mist form and instantly teleports right over here. He grabs Maven by around her neck. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay, strength save.
15, you are grappled.
Patient defense help with that.
Don't forget you have your inspiration.
Your Bardic Inspiration, your
I
D8.
do have Bardic. Okay, I'll do that then. Because I don't want to be anywhere near this. Well, 7 more, so that's 21,
okay, so
22.
He goes to grab your hand, and you kind of push his hand away. Immediately latches his teeth around your neck. For a 22.
Is that an attack roll? I took patient defense last time, so he has that disadvantage.
That was better. I'm gonna keep that.
Fuck. Okay, that hits.
All right. That is 11 points of piercing damage. Also gonna slash at you with his sword. But does that patient defense count for the next attack, or
it's for the next turn? It's taking the
gotcha.
dodge
So
action.
this will be a
so it's for the
disadvantage
next.
as well. That's gonna be an 8 plus. Probably not gonna hit you. A 17. Okay.
Nope, that misses. Whew.
All right. He's gonna stick around. Right? Why is he? Oh, that's why he takes up a 10-foot square. Actually, can't be there. He's gonna be right here. It would be in Luna's space. You just see him just kind of look up, and his eyes just burst with this fiery red, nasty necrotic energy. And as he turns to the rest of you, he just kind of glares, and his teeth glisten, and a kind of a saliva just kind of drips from his mouth as he prepares what looks to be a spell. And as he's preparing that spell, it's Maven's turn. We're going to take a break. Right in the middle of combat. Isn't that fun? It's 4:10. We're going to get back together here at 4:25 Eastern Standard Time.
I'm out, guys.
And we'll see you there. All right.
Okay, sounds good.
I think everybody's back, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Let's do this. Maven, it is your turn. Or within striking distance of Biggie.
Okay, so I think I don't want little man nickel and diming me while I'm trying to fight the big man, so I'm going to try to like Spartan kick that guy into being dead. 24
Spartan kick hits.
11 bludgeoning.
11 bludgeoning.
How's it
He's,
looking?
no, he's not looking good. You kind of kicked almost straight through into his rib cage. Yeah, he's still up.
Okay, I'm gonna then do like a jumping roundhouse kick to his face for my second one. Does 16 hit?
Does.
Oops, I hit the wrong. I keep doing that. Whatever. 11
do
more.
Falls
Okay.
prone. Not moving.
Okie dokie. Perfect. So what I want to do now is spend spend a key point and do flurry of blows and start hitting the big guy.
Ooh. Holy
Natural
moly.
Oh.
I do not like being charmed by these things at all.
Absolutely not. So 13, and then one more.
But then you double that damage for the crit.
Oh yeah. So that'll be what? 13, so it'll be 26 for the first, and then 10 for the second.
Picking the seal on the baddie with a natural 20. Pretty cool.
Okay. And then I'm gonna, because I have that mobile feat that does not give me attacks of opportunity, I'm gonna move over here. Actually, I should probably measure that because I have not.
What were your 55 feet?
I have 55 feet of movement, but sir, I know what I'm doing. Stop questioning me. Okay, I'm going to move.
The cave is your oyster.
The cave really is kind of my oyster. And I'm gonna move over there. I think. Perfect. And that'll end my turn.
Aaron, are you up? You've got a vampire sort of grappling you a little bit.
Is he grappling me, or is... Well, Luna is going to then attack him first.
Go ahead and preemptively roll a strength check. Or saving throw.
Oh, okay.
15.
Okay. Well, I'm having Luna attack the vamp that's on me first. So I still strength check?
Doesn't she try to trip him or whatever? Does she usually try to trip him or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, that's part of her bite attack, is to knock them prone. I'll do a strength check. I don't know why that was an advantage, but they're both 16s, so...
All right.
20. Okay. Now Luna will attack. Okay. 12 piercing.
All right.
And DC 11.
Natural 20.
He's still standing though?
Still up. A couple of these guys
were
new when we started this round. There was only a few of them that you guys had fought before.
All right. Now I will do my second attack. But before I do so, I will speak the command word of the Windraiser, which I have deemed as Shaka.
Wonder Twin Powers activate.
Well, that's a crit. That's why is that a plus? Oh, I rolled a 1 and then a 4. I'm very confused by that damage roll. Is that included the crit already? Yes, I think that. So 8 slashing.
I guess roll 20 does it different, where they roll 2 E6 instead of doubling it.
I don't know how it works. Well, no, I think the 1 at the end. So I rolled a 1 damage plus my 4 for dex, and then plus 1. I don't know what happened. So do I double the?
Yeah, I always
8?
double the base damage and then add your modifiers. That's how I do it.
Oh, well, my base damage was 1,
2.
so not 9.
That still counts.
9 slashing and 2 sneak attack.
Still up. Yeah.
Still standing? Damn. All right. Third attack.
That hits too.
Still hitting. And
so the power of the Windraiser allows you to take. This is your second attack for the Windraiser. Okay.
Yes. So Luna attacked, and then I did 2 attacks using the Windraiser. It's ability. Yeah. So 3 attacks in total, which is more than I can usually do.
That one also hit.
Still standing after that?
And he falls down.
Thank God.
Why don't you just again?
Continue to die.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. And I still have a bonus action, which I will use to Hunter's Mark the big bad.
All right. Hunter's Mark. They do. Okay.
And that's my move. That's my turn.
Jackson Woodman Bloom.
Yeah, let me just take a look, see what I can do here.
You can attack this guy only.
No, I can do whatever I want.
You just don't want to attack that guy over there.
That guy. That's the only thing you can't do.
Exactly. I don't need to. He's in the radius. I just need to ignore him and he'll die. I will use my bonus action to heal myself.
Okay.
With my, what's it called again? Second wind.
Second wind, yeah.
So I roll a d10 plus 6.
Oh.
16 hit points.
It's got to feel better.
It does feel a lot better, yeah. Let me see. I will use my Sacred Flame spell to attack this one over here.
Dex save.
Yep.
It's a natural 1. Critical failure.
For 3 damage, apparently.
So 3 points of radiant
damage.
Looks that way.
All right. Tipping away.
Cool. Let's see. That's my action. That's my bonus action. I have a move, but I'm not going to move.
Okay,
I think that'll end my turn.
It is Akir's turn. Let's see here. He's going to go ahead and attack the guy that you've been... Actually, you know what? Akir's going to attack the dude that you are very protective over right now. Let's see here.
That sounds good. Great.
Okay, going to attack. And what you need to know is that your next attack needs to be against Akir. But he hits him.
So if I'm still trying.
Oh wait, I don't have to do that. I'm gonna count that as an attack. I should probably have done it on here. Oh, that hits too. Okay, fair enough. All right. Guy who's charming you is not looking too good there, Axon. Gonna attack him again with his offhand.
Okay.
That's gonna hit him too. All right. Hey, guess what? You are no longer charmed because this guy not only falls down, but he disintegrates into ashes. Gear just killed him. You are no longer charmed. Azeros, you're up.
I am. All right. Well, I see what's going on behind me here. So, guys, I am going to backtrack a little bit so I can get the rest of this crew affected. That's 5, 10, 15 feet. And so they've entered for the first time. So the only one that really needs to make a wisdom save is Big Bad.
Okay, that is a natural 19 plus 2 is 21.
Okay, so he takes 7 points of radiant damage.
The ones that are unconscious might also need to make a roll. I'm not sure.
It would automatically fail. This guy,
so they
this guy here,
immolate.
This guy here both disappear in a puff of ashy smoke.
All right, I'm then going to turn over to the big baddie and using vicious mockery to tell him, I love the effects you've been doing. Where did you rent the fog machine?
Wisdom? That's cocked.
Correct.
That's a natural 3 plus 2 is 5.
He takes 6 points of psychic damage and is at disadvantage with his next attack till the end of the next turn. And thus endeth my turn.
Steph, either your PHA button is stuck, or that's a reference that I don't get.
No, it's literally I was trying to type in that I really like that one and that was a good one. And when I went to backspace, it entered all of that in all at once. So I'm just going to not type anything. So
what was a good one?
The vicious mockery, I laughed really hard. I cackled. That was a good one. Yeah, just I have a stutter.
It was just so chortled with laughter she couldn't speak.
All right, Sazros, that's it for you? All right.
That is.
This one, again, I deleted the guy who had the turn order. That's okay, because he had a 17.1, I think. There we go.
Yes.
All right. Sorry, that's it for you, Sazros? Got it. All right, you're up.
It is.
Yuno's going to cast Firebolt on this guy here.
18 hits.
18. 11 points of fire
points
damage.
of fire damage. All right. This guy falls down.
And is he gone or
See
just
him
prone?
topple to the ground in a heap.
I'm going to drag him 5 foot towards us.
He's going to automatically fail. Yeah. Slides across the ground. Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
Huzzah. All right.
Alrighty. I'm going to cast Moonbeam on the big guy.
I don't know why it ought to suddenly
I'm gonna put it right.
swap places with Maven. Fix that before her. Sorry, Moonbeam. Yeah.
Moonbeam,
Okay.
right there. I need a Constitution saving throw out of
That
him.
is a natural 17 plus.
He
four,
passes,
that's
but he still
21.
takes half damage.
All right,
He still
and you
takes
now
half
have a
damage.
Moonbeam there, right?
So I'm casting it. Yes, I'm also casting it at 3rd level.
Is that change the damage or the area of effect?
It changes the damage. It goes up a D10 for
Okay,
every
is
slot
that
above
is that
second.
a 5 foot, 5 foot area?
Yes.
Right there, good. Okay.
Yep. All right, so he takes 5,
Shoot, you know what?
15, 16
Okay.
points of radiant damage. No, 8, because it's halved.
Got it. I can do something. Let me see. Carry on.
And what else can I do?
What can you
I don't think I can really do anything else.
Here's your Moonbeam.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you
Alright.
so much.
Is the vampire's turn. This guy pops up. And he is going to... Okay, Axton, you are here, right? Okay. He is going
Yes,
to
that is me.
disappear. Okay. And he is going to... He's going to disappear and apparate right behind... Steven, I need you to make a... Dexterity saving throw.
Dex save. Okay, give me 1 second. I was looking up stuff. Dex save is going to be
All right,
22.
he does not latch onto you. He's going to strike you with 2 of his slashes. One is a 18, one is a 22. All right.
Only one hits.
That's going to be 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Going to end his turn. It is the master's turn. You watch all of him. You see that he's been preparing this sort of strange spell, like with his hands, these wavy movements with these black tendrily smoke, kind of slimy, dripping shapes all around him, and he blasts outward. You see this 10-foot sphere of flame, shadows.
Counterspell,
Either round
4th
it,
level.
Okay. You're gonna have to roll. Add your intelligence modifier, right? I guess you just add your spell attack modifier.
Yeah, my spellcasting modifier is my charisma.
Go ahead and roll and add that.
I also want to remind you that he is within the spirit guardian, so he
Yeah, I'll
doesn't
have
take
him
damage.
do that.
So he has to roll his wisdom save to begin with. Yeah, so my charisma modifier is +4, rolled a 19, so 23.
Spell is countered.
19. I think you passed. Let me just read something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was 19 plus 4, I think you said. So
Oh, that was
23.
19 plus 4? Oh yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, so as he's doing this, Sazros, you've been watching him for the past couple seconds, and you're like, yeah, nah, and you just kind of twist your wrist, and you see that negative black energy sort of sucked into your hand and just disappear.
Mm-hmm.
Looks very angry. Is now going to roll his wisdom save. That's another natural 19 plus 2 is 21. Takes half damage.
So we'll take half.
6.
6 points
Chipping
radiant.
away, little by little.
And during this time, I'm going to say, I think I can see over there, and I'm going to try to call a Maven to pull him in.
You only have a reaction. Not really your turn. It's okay.
Oh, my apologies, man. I thought just saying something
That's
didn't
okay.
count to anything.
So instead, he's going to make
No
two
worries.
attacks, or one attack against Luna. That's a 17.
So his action wasn't used by trying to
It's
cast
2.
a spell?
That hits.
That is 2. It's 6 points of slashing damage against him.
6.
He gets 2 actions. 2 attacks, rather. All right, Maven, you're up.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so I'm going to. What is all this? I'm going to kick the guy in front of me again because I hate it that they always come up next to me. I do not like these undead things. Fuck, that probably misses. And then I'm going to try it again.
Wow.
Had to happen sometime. Then I'm going to move like 10-ish feet over here. And I'll move one more. Going to be there. We go. No, I lied. I think I'll be over there. And then.
A little to the left, no, a little to the right. A little to the right, to the left.
I was just having a hard time seeing the grid for the squares is all. It's just me. Yeah, and then it'll be my turn.
Eleanor's up.
Okie dokie. Going to attack. Okay. Going to attack big baddie here. Big baddie Vladdy.
You're the worst.
That probably misses. I'll go again. Luna can take a break.
Wow. You are
Jeez.
shook by this guy.
Okay.
Swing and miss, batter.
Yeah, this dude's freaking you out a little bit.
Yep. And
Right.
yeah, that'll be my turn.
Axton, you're up.
He is 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 feet away from me, so I will cast Guiding Bolt at him.
Hitting bolt.
Oh, I
Critical
fail.
failure.
I don't even hit him.
And you kind of ricochet off the side. You actually hit one of the cages, and the energy disperses, and you notice that someone inside, whether a corpse or one of the prisoners, has been blasted apart.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I will then move 5,
Oops, my bad.
20, 25, 30. Go into a bonus action.
Right.
Tunnel defense. End my turn.
He's going to use one of his legendary actions. He's going to displace. See him swallowed by red smoke. Disappears. I would say Luna gets an opportunity of attack, and so does Baranor. He's going to apparate over here.
Oh, Jesus.
Go ahead and roll opportunity attacks for both Baranor and Luna. It would be opportunity attacks at 5 feet from you.
Can you do sneak attack on an opportunity attack?
Yeah.
I don't believe you can.
What's that?
Yes, I can.
Okay. 2, 1. And then Luna. 19?
A 19 does not hit.
Does not hit? Okay. Okay.
You can use sneak attack with an opportunity attack
all
if you
right.
haven't already used sneak attack during the same turn.
Yes, I was just
If you
wondering.
have not
Okay,
used it before.
cool.
This is a different turn.
I didn't even use it on my turn, so. Because I missed.
Oh, it's okay.
Shame on me.
Okie dokie. Yeah, Axon, you're up.
I already did my action. I already did
Did guiding bolt and stuff. Oh, right. Okay, it's Akir's turn. Akir is going to move a little closer, and he's going to toss his fucking poof dagger at him. See if it poofs back at him. Yes, indeed, he hits him for sure. He does not get sneak attack against him though. Just gets 8 piercing. Right? And what the heck? He's going to pull. He's got he's got so many daggers. Actually, he's gonna swap out and shoot at him with his short bow. I know that's not an offhand. He's gonna throw this crappy little dagger at him. He hits him. Should not be at it. That doesn't hit. Oh well. Let's try poor Atgear. Sazaros, you're up.
All right. I am going to move myself down closer to here. So now Mr. Man down here in the corner needs to make a wisdom save.
Cycle. All right. Wisdom save. That's a 17.
So he takes 3 points of radiant damage.
All right. Yeah, he's not looking too good either.
All right, now that was just movement. That wasn't really an action. I need to check and see. Dissonant Whispers, 60 feet. I do believe that I am well outside. Yeah, I'm well outside that. So I will go ahead and play my discordant melody over to this guy right here.
Okay.
So Dissonant Whispers.
For which guy? The little one?
The little guy in the corner.
It's a natural 6 plus 2 is 8.
All right, so he fails, and he takes 7 points of psychic damage.
And he fizzles into nothingness. Bursts into flame, and the flame ejects his ashes and scatters them in all directions.
All right, I'm going to use the rest of my movement. I'm going to come back up this way, and thus endeth my turn.
He's going to use, on the end of your thing, he's going to use a second legendary action. Going to summon Sludge. Out of this cave, at roiling Icarus black oil, you see spurt 2 or 3 of these black, oozy-like substances that start to slink in your direction out of that cave. Have them roll, and not great.
Really, dude? This is what you got to do in order to hang with us?
And that would be, no, that's not right. Sending. Oh, I guess it is their turn. It is the Sludge's turn. They would be as black pudding. Are actually going to slink over towards
awesome.
Even black pudding or black ooze. That's what I thought. Black. Yeah.
I think they're black pudding.
Yeah.
J-
All right.
J-E.
So this guy is actually going to use his movement to spider climb all the way up the ceiling and hover. So technically he's not on the ground.
Fabulous.
Oh, their movement's not that great. Yeah. I'm going to say he gets up the wall and that's it. This guy, however, is going to land right on Maven.
Awesome.
Needs to make his wisdom save.
You take wisdom. Okay. That's going to be a natural 20. Minus 2 is 18. They're not very smart.
All right, so he takes 6 points of radiant damage.
So he's actually going to occupy your space, and you automatically take 7 points of acid damage right off the bat. Then he's going to attack you with a pseudopod. So whip at you with this tendril.
Awesome.
Right on the back of your, the back of your legs. Let's say that. Not very good though. That's going to only be an 11.
Yes.
That is going to end the pudding's turns. However, you are up.
I'm going to cast Firebolt against this guy here.
19 to
19.
Just barely misses. He kind of skitters right out of the way. See him he's very wafty. He's kind of moving from side to side, kind of floating a few feet above the air, above the ground that he's on. And as you shoot at him, he kind of shoots to the left.
Then I'm going to telekinetically try to shove this pudding thing off of Maven.
All right. It's going to be fun. Oh, they are pretty strong. It's a 17.
It passes.
Okay. What's up?
Okay. I am going to move. Hang on. I'm going to move to over here so that I have line of sight with him. I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
You should be able to grab that on your own.
I'm going to put it... Yeah, I'm able to put it down. I'm going to put it right... Can I put it on his space, or can I just put it next to him? Oh, okay. And can I make it attack him in the same turn?
That's all you're doing.
Yes.
I think it's a bonus action.
Then I'm going to do exactly that. Alright, I need to make a spell attack. That's a natural 1, so never mind. That's alright. I mostly just wanted to summon it.
Great strategist, lousy dice roller.
Yep, yeah, that's about it. Actually, no, I still have an action, because that's technically a bonus action. Or no.
Casting Spiritual Weapon was your action. Making it attack was your bonus action, if I remember correctly.
No, Spiritual Weapon has a casting time of a bonus action.
Oh, okay, excuse me.
So when I make it attack, is that my action? Because it doesn't say that in the spell.
No, when you cast it, you can... Well, I'll let Joe decide, sorry.
Bonus action, you can move it and repeat an attack, but when you cast the spell, you can make melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. So when you summon it, you get to make the attack.
It doesn't cost an action?
Oh, that is your action. Casting the spell is the action.
Okay. That's what I wanted to know.
The spell is the action.
But it's a bonus action to cast.
It's a bonus action to cast? Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, you're good. When you cast a spell, part of the spell is you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to do quite a bit of damage to him by casting Guiding Bolt at his face. That's just another ranged spell attack. That's not much better. Does a 13 hit?
Oh, it arcs off the ceiling above him. Yeah.
Well, shit. Alright, that'll end my turn.
Actually, I was going to mention you can't cast 2 spells in 1 turn unless it's a cantrip.
Oh, yeah, he's right. That's a thing that we used to do in the past where you can cast a cantrip as a bonus action, but we don't do that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well then,
powerful.
Yeah, it can only be a cantrip.
What's the range on this? Can I reach him from here? I can. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on him. He needs to pass a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, 17.
That passes. Alright, now I will end my turn.
It is the Master Vampire's turn. He is going to use some of his movement to descend down here. Right, and hover about 5 feet over these tables. And he is going to draw forth from this basin a gout of blood that just goes right into his... It just seems to swirl around his head, go right into his mouth, just sort of absorbed by his whole body. He is going to... let's see here. Using necrotic energy, you see him wave his hands in the air above his head a bit and whisper a few words, and you see all these spirits rise from this pile of debris and corpses, just sort of surround his body and strengthen. You see it sort of dive into his muscles as he looks like he's not wearing armor, but just like sleeves of wafting smoke-like energy. And then he is going to dive full speed right here at Axon and slash at you hard with his large curved sword.
When he gets within range or moves, I will attack with my halberd and try to knock him prone first.
He is floating. He is not on the ground.
If something is not prone while floating, they are knocked prone. If something is floating, whether it's levitating or flying, if I could still get a trip attack, it's still considered knocked prone. If I hit, 26 hits, trip attack. The last one.
Drink save.
So, strength save throw. He can choose to
he doesn't have to because he got a 22.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's going to be one strike with his greatsword. For a 21.
21 to hit.
Cutting words. All right. So I'm going to eat a bardic inspiration die. Deduct 2 from that attack.
19.
Still hits me. Just by 19, he hits me.
Well, poopy butt.
It's a reaction, right? And I don't
Yes, cutting words is a
reaction
reaction.
since your last turn ended, right?
Right, not this turn, no.
Oh well,
Well,
that's gonna be
I'm dead.
6, 8, 11 points of slashing damage. 2 points of poison damage.
Cool.
That's gonna end his turn. All's on you, Maven. Quite literally.
Okay, how do I get this thing
It's
off
not
of me?
actually on you, it's at your feet. You're kind of stepping in it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Kind of just like
okay.
slopped its way over to you.
Okay. In my head, it was like climbing up my body was like on my head or something. Like
No,
it was.
it kind of makes it look like your
Okay. So
calves down are kind of sunk into it.
I want to like puddle stomp it like I'm a little kid.
Right on.
Have we fought these puddings
Sorry?
before?
How much?
Have we
They
fought these
crawled out
puddings
of that
before?
cave over here.
Yeah, okay, but I'm just wondering if have we seen these things before?
No.
Like,
The closest thing would have been.
I don't recall us ever
closest
combating
things that
one.
you would have fought would have been the blood puddings. But Smoke Demon, but no, you have not fought these before.
okay.
Oh yeah.
Does 22 hit? Okay. 6 bludgeoning, and I'll do it one more
You almost hit 3
time.
times its AC. It's
Seven,
very easy
seven.
to hit. Oh yeah.
11 hit. Oh, nice. 9 more points of damage.
6 and 9, nice.
Okay, and then I'm going to. Can I move still? I would imagine I probably could. I'm gonna move.
You're not grappled or anything.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna move over here. I think that's where I measured to. Okay, yep, and then that'll be my turn.
You just kind of slip through it. Like wading through a small pool of snot. No, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Oh, this is probably a bad idea, but I'll do it anyways. All right. We'll move
Has that ever
here.
stopped us before?
No, never stopped us before. Okay. Gonna attack
Cool.
use. Wind Razor.
Natural 20.
Nice.
5 and 5. All right. 15 sneak attack damage. Nice.
Damn.
21 on that roll. And Wind Razor again. A natural 20. So 31 all total.
Right. I mean, it's still going. However, unfortunately, if you hit it when you hit it with the Wind Razor, the thing splits in half.
Yep.
And tains. Okay. Now there are two black puddings there, and each look a little smaller than the original.
Okay. Does the second hit also split the original?
No, let's see. You hit it twice, right? Yeah.
I hit it twice. But is that is that a reaction?
Something that it does. No, it is a reaction.
Okay.
Yes, it's a reaction. It counts as a reaction.
Okay.
So you would have hit the first one,
Mm.
and then you would have hit the second one, so you actually would have split this guy. So now there are 3, and 2 of them much smaller. These 2 right here are like little tiny guys. This one's a little smaller than the original, so now I gotta
Divvy out those hit point damage.
Okay, yeah. Yep. You just multiplied the amount of puddings. Job.
Great. Like I said, bad idea.
Mm-hmm. Put that one on the list.
You're up. Unless you've got more.
Does creating them Does creating them put them into Sazaros's
Yeah, I don't see why not.
spirit guardians?
Why not?
All right, wisdom saves for both.
Or no, it would just be for two of them.
Yeah.
The other one already started.
No, just be the two.
So
That one we
natural
were
20
creating.
minus 2 is 18, I think. Yeah, minus 2.
That
The
passes.
other one's a 19 minus 2 is 17.
Both
I
pass.
hate spirit guardians.
7 points of radiant damage for each of them.
That'll do.
Okay. Do I risk moving back? I mean, I'm gonna get attacked by.
Oh, you'd only get attacked
4.
by 3. The other
Oh,
one
I
is
don't know what that
looks
is.
like it's crawling up the wall.
Well, that's up on-
It's away from you.
Yeah. No. I'm more worried about my AC. Okay.
It automatically hits you.
All right, let me move. Yes, I'm going to move. Opportunity attacks. For ball.
No, what you doing, Axton?
What's that?
Oh, I was just waiting to see if
I got a 3
he
on
was done
one
his turn.
and 11 on the other.
Well,
Miss.
okay.
Hold on.
So they missed
And-
their
A
opportunity
natural 1
attacks.
on the last one. Yeah, all 3 of them
There should.
suck.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Sweet.
Well, there's not much I can do. I can just attack him, and that's it. But that's something. I'll put away my halberd and take out my greatsword. Actually, let me think.
But the axe of the
Greatsword or
god.
the lion head battle axe? I'll go with the lion head battle axe instead.
This requires a little divine intervention.
Yeah, well, that's a miss.
That hits.
But that one should hit. Trying to bleed this motherfucker. Bonus action, tunnel
Starting to look
defense.
pretty hurt, guys.
End my turn.
Starting to look pretty damn
What?
hurt. You guys have really messed him up so far.
This guy's looking hurt? I thought he was like
Well, I mean, he's starting to look. I'm not saying he's looking on death's door, but he's starting to show some signs of damage for sure.
Well, as a free action, I yelled to Atgear, it's like, come on, we can take him, get on the other side.
Right? Gotcha, mate. And he's going to use his movement. And because he's a quick little rogue, I'm not going to make him roll an acrobatics check to get on top of this. So he's basically... Actually, you know what I am, because it's funny. He is trying to balance on the rim of this giant blood barrel. And... got a natural 1. So Akir goes into the blood barrel. That doesn't mean he can't still hit him. He's just now floating in a giant tub of blood.
Tub of blood.
He's going to stab this guy while treading blood. God. I could see this. Come on, wake up. There you go. Alright, he's gonna try first with his bully dagger. Yeah.
He's flanking, so he gets advantage.
Open That's a miss, but he's gonna do it again. Disadvantage anyway because of where you are. Natural 20. Yes!
Oh,
All right.
That'll work.
Shoot. He just went from hurt to really hurt. Right in the back. And he gets an offhand attack as well. He's at advantage because of where you are.
Also at advantage.
Ooh. That one misses.
Ugh.
As a matter of fact, he loses his spare dagger in the pool of blood. Goes tink tink the bottom of the tub. Oh well. Really messed him up with that first attack though. All right, Sazaros.
All right, Sazaros. All right, I'm going to look towards these black puddings, and I am going to use my breath weapon attack on them. So that means, let's see, breath weapon. So they have to make a saving throw. Let's see, it's DC equal to 8 plus my proficiency bonus, which is 3, plus my con modifier, which is 2. They have to make a DC 13
All right.
dex saving throw.
One gets a 11.
What kind of damage
gets
is that?
a 5, and the other gets a 7.
All right, so they each take 2d10 cold damage.
I'm really glad I got out of the way.
Me too.
Yeah.
They each take
you
17
open
points
your
of
mouth
cold
wide,
damage.
you exhale this cone. It hits all three of them. You notice that they take absolute damage whatsoever.
Well, shit.
Shit,
And then
indeed.
for my bonus action, I will cast Healing Word on Baranor. And Baranor will take... You get 6 points of points back.
Thank you.
Welcome.
All right.
And that's it for me.
This one is going to crawl along the ceiling to back about here and drop. It's going to be its movement. However, these three are all going to advance forward towards Zazaros. They're all going to hit you.
Now they all have to make... They gotta make their wisdom saves start off.
All four of them.
One's a natural 20, one is a 17, one's a 16. However, one is a... Wait, what do I have to beat? 15? It's wisdom.
15.
Okay, so... Fail. 3 fail.
Alright, so the ones that failed take 14 points of radiant damage. The one that passed takes 7.
This one, they shatter into pieces. Weird. It's very odd to see a black viscous oil-like substance, but they start to crystallize real quick, then they just shatter into shards, fall to the ground. This one takes how many? Half?
If they failed, it's 14. If they pass, it's 7.
Yeah, so I'm just questioning, would this one also take it since it plopped down into it?
Yeah, he was counted.
Okay.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
They're both still up, and this one can do nothing, but this one is going to blast at you. You see these whipping little tendril-like pseudopods. It's going to try to smack you right in the side of the head with it.
Alright, well, I gotta roll 1d4 to see if he attacks at disadvantage or not. Odds mean disadvantage, evens not. Rolling a d4.
Okay.
So he rolls at disadvantage.
He got a 7, so... And the next one was a 5. Even lower. Which is... 5.
Alright.
That's a 10. Yeah, no way. No, that's okay.
Wing and a miss, batter.
Or, right, that would end their turn. Yuno is up.
I'm going to cast Toll of the Dead on the big guy. He's got to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 16. I'm going to shove this dude.
Okay.
What's my mind?
That's a cocked. It's a 10 plus 3. That's 13.
He fails.
Where would you like to move him? Away?
He gets shoved.
All right, go ahead and make an opportunity.
5 foot back.
Azaros.
Alrighty. Hold on just a moment. Opportunity attack.
Hits. They
16.
are scaringly easy to hit.
7 points of piercing, 6 points of radiant.
Yeah, you slice this guy, and he splits right in half.
Yep.
And that'll be it for me.
Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on. Negative. It does not do that. It don't have enough hit points. All right. Huzzah.
Alright, I'm going to move my spiritual weapon. Can I get it to him? Ah, no.
Get it right here.
New plan.
Next turn.
You get it right here.
Yeah, I'm right there. I can get it right here. I think. Hang on. No, I can get it right here. That doesn't really do anything. So... I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on the big vampire guy. He needs to succeed a wisdom saving throw.
An 18. Guy's rolling really high.
That
I'm rolling high on my saves and low
motherfucker.
on my attacks. What is up with that?
Well.
Alright, well, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Magic Stone and huck one at him. That is... Oh, I have to make a ranged spell attack. That's a...
Throw a rock?
Hang on. I throw a Magic Stew.
Not hit.
That's a 17. Are you kidding me?
Welcome to the club, man.
Fine.
Not rolling super good on my attack either.
Stupid vampire.
Stupid vampire lord.
Right.
Okay, fine. That ends my turn.
Vampire.
Actually, I'm gonna move back into the
Right.
spiritual
He's
guardians.
going to start spinning around in a circle with his sword out, and he is going to try to hit Atgeir and Axton with 2 attacks. God damn it! A 2 and a 3.
Sweet.
Damn it!
It's good for us.
All right. Well, he's going to use one of his legendary actions and perform his displace action. He's going to. You see him get enveloped with red smoke again. He's just going to teleport right over here. It's going to end his turn. David, you're next.
Okay. That is me. Okay. I like shoot radiant sunbolt like over the top of like Luna
You can
and
move through their
Baranor,
space.
or
Problem.
do I need to move?
You're a monk. Do crazy monk
Okay,
shit.
cool. Just some monk shit. Okay, what I'm gonna do?
She wanted me to duck. Where?
I'm
Back.
Don't make me hit you.
Hit him.
Okay. Later.
Give you inspiration if you hit him now.
Okay, so I'm gonna no, not gonna happen.
What if he gave you advantage and inspiration?
And then I'm
What is the
gonna
price?
Let's push the envelope.
didn't take that much for real. No. Okay, so I think I'm going to. I'm gonna do over here. I'm gonna fire radiant sun bolts at the big bad guy.
And you guys, just as an aside, you guys have been hitting these vampires
Nice.
with
Critical
radiant
fail.
damage all day long. You're not noticing that it's having particularly extra damage attached to it. So you know.
Good to know. Good to know.
All right.
Okay. Well, I'm guessing my 1 does not hit. I'm gonna try one more time.
Oh yeah, that definitely.
Does 26 hit? Okay, I can do 8 points of damage. And then I'll spend another key point and do patient defense. And then that'll be my turn.
You're up, Baranor. Axton, you're on deck.
All right. I will, since he decided to move closer for me, move in range. Wipe at him with the wind race.
Hey, all right.
Almost crit. 3 sneak attack damage on that. All right, Luna, your go. 17 misses, I think.
Yes, it does. Sorry.
Oh, I forgot about
Still got
Hunter's Mark.
That damage.
4 more for Hunter's Mark.
Not looking too good here. Not looking too
Okay.
good at all.
And that's my turn.
Really show sign. Now this guy,
That's
apart
my
from
turn.
I should say, indifferent from his little buddies, he is bleeding from his wounds. His compatriots were not. Alrighty. So don't forget, you got a moonbeam over here to remind you. Alright, so that is, wait, is moonbeam concentration?
It
not.
is,
Perfect.
but spiritual weapon is
I
not.
think that's it for you, Baranor, right? Alright, Axton.
Yes, that is my turn.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, and you feel
here, so I can be
these
flanking.
bones on this table crunching under your feet as your armor gets sloppy and wet with blood.
Sweet. Now let's try these hits again. No, that's no good. And one more. Nope, no
Couple
good.
misses. He's a little difficult to hit. It's almost like his form is wispy or smoky, and it's almost like when you're trying to attack him, you feel that these elements of him allow your axe just pass harmlessly right through his body.
Tunnel defense
Okay.
again. In my turn.
It is Akir's turn. Actually, you know what, Noah? Do you want to attack for Ekir? I feel like I forgot that you have access to him too. Want to do that?
I mean, I can. Yeah, sure. Alright. So, alright. Okay, there we go. Ekir is going to throw his... The bully dagger's the one that comes back to him, right?
Alright.
Okay,
And don't
he's
forget
gonna
he's
throw
got an
that one.
offhand attack as well. He can pull his poison dagger and throw that afterwards. Just that one doesn't come back.
Okay. Alright. That is a...
Unfortunately,
19 to
does
hit.
not hit.
Oh my gosh. Alright, well then he's gonna throw his poison dagger. Please hit.
No! Oh,
Nope,
he
that's a
loses
natural
his
one.
Poison dagger. Too bad.
My fucking
Yeah,
dice are
mine
betraying
too.
me.
Alright.
Alright.
That is gonna do it for you. Sazaros, you're next.
I am next. All right. I am going to move in just a little bit this way, and I am going to attack this last blob right here. This one's the one that's
bottom one?
really hurting, right?
Yeah, that one's been attacked the most.
Yes.
You can't really tell if it's been injured
All
or
right.
not because it's just a roiling black mass of oil. Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, that hits.
23 to hit, 10 points of damage,
All right,
5
yeah, this
piercing, 5 radiant.
On. Shatters into shards. Again, very strange for a liquid. But, you know, seen it happen already. You figure that's normal.
All right, I'm then going to kind of move back in this way, so now I can get Big Baddie in the realm of
let me
my
just
spirit
make
guardians.
a Wisdom save for him. That's natural 2. So that's only.
So he takes 15 points of radiant damage.
Oh man, sir.
He's going to feel that in the morning.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Cool. Still up, but he's not happy at all. All kinds of cuts and scratches from all over the place. All right. Black Pudding is going to, because he's stupid, kindly enter this space and disintegrate. There's no way. Yeah, there's no way
Just
your
commit
damage
seppuku.
is going to be less than what he's got. That Black Pudding goes away. Oh yeah.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay.
All right, you know you're up.
Well, I'm just gonna huck a firebolt at the 17 plus 8,
Yeah.
25. About time. Ooh,
You wanna
and that's
do this?
14 points of fire damage.
Yay!
There you go.
Go, you know.
I want to carve it
Right through his torso.
right through the middle of him, like just in the chest, and just destroy his heart in a catastrophic flame
You see the
blowout.
fireball strikes, and you just focus
Yes.
more arcane power into this fireball. So it's like a scorching stream of energy. It strikes him in the chest. He's unable to get out of the way, and you see him reach up to the sky as if he's trying to disapparate, but he doesn't have enough energy left to him. It just completely consumes his chest until the fire grows and grows and grows, and you see him scream into the air, and fire shoots out of his eyes, and literally his head drops to the ground along with his arms and his legs as his torso has been completely scorched into dust. He rests a pile on the floor of smoking cinderous ash.
That's how we do things downtown.
I'm gonna go loot his coffin.
Oh, no time for nonsense.
Isn't it on like a plateau though?
Hold on. Now that the spooky baddies are gone, don't have to be spooky music. No.
And I rolled very well on investigation, so whatever's here,
Okay,
you know
well,
gonna find it.
You're just looting his you're just going straight for his coffin? In his coffin, you find a diary. You find...
Ooh.
Is it like Lisa Frank with a little lock
not
on
quite.
it?
is a diary of Valian Maltressul, and you also find in his coffin a very interesting gold dagger with like a skeleton handle. Gold or bronze.
Might be good to identify that before you lay hands on it.
He doesn't have any gold or treasure in his coffin, but you do also find what looks like a small pouch of black and white pearls.
Right?
Components. Somebody just say something?
She said something about spell components for that.
There's also a rather large diamond, tucked into the side.
Ooh.
Looks like it's worth about 1,000 gold. By large, I mean it's like the size of, size of a marble. Like, people get caught up on how much a diamond is worth.
Yeah.
Just remember that diamonds are crazy valuable. Yeah, that too.
Diamonds are forever.
Diamonds are a cleric's best friend.
That's right. Do we know anything about, like, vampires? Like, do we know that these vampires are gone for good? Like, I've heard... Well, I'm pretty sure some vampires can turn to...
Well, I'll say that
like
you don't know
sure.
anything about vampires because you just became kind of a spiritual person, and it was really through osmosis, like you literally touched a god. You didn't really gain any insight that way. But you did notice that any of the vampires that were killed with radiant damage or died within Sazeros's sphere did separate into smoke and ash, and it did seem a little more permanent, whereas the ones that fell unconscious outside of the range of that, they just kind of toppled to the ground, and one of them actually did seem to get back up.
That's right. I do remember seeing that guy get back up.
I'm going to touch any remaining vampires that weren't killed with holy means with my holy symbol.
All of them are gone.
Oh, okay.
I would have.
I don't know if there was still any left.
Did they leave any loot on the ground?
I'm going to cast Detect Magic before I pick up this.
All right, what's the radius?
Gold dagger.
Detect Magic, just because I'm curious. 30 feet.
30 feet, I think.
Let's see here. Okay, yeah.
30-foot sphere.
The dagger definitely gives off a aura of magic.
As a follow-up, is going to pull out his Wand of Identify and use that before picking up the magic dagger.
As your wand sort of vibrates and warms to your touch, you get this very kind of a creepy vibe from it. The dagger starts to speak to you in your head, and you all watch as he kind of goes quiet for a moment, and suddenly you turn around and you get the feeling that shit, all these corpses in this room, if you were to stab one of these corpses within this room, shit, man, you'd be able to talk to it, and I will send
what the fuck
to you.
Interesting.
Oh my gosh!
You just go to use Mage Hand to pick it up and drop it in the bag of holding, and then forget about it,
and then move on to that
nonsense.
Why? That sounds okay.
Was it cast Speak with Dead?
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Dropped it in the.
I have something for you. She's gonna take off her cloak and hand it to you. The cloak of protection. Gives you a +1 to AC and a +2 to all saving throws.
Ooh.
Oh, snap.
Nice.
That's
You need it more than I do.
A little bit.
I don't need it. It's very apparent that you need it much more than I do.
At least in the interim, right?
Yeah.
Until I get my tree armor.
There you go.
Well, thanks a lot,
elusive
Maven.
tree armor you keep speaking about.
I'm gonna
All
get
right,
it.
folks. Well, that was a lot of fun. I want to thank you all for coming back. We had a bit of a break there, and I was going through severe D&D withdrawals, so it's nice to see everybody again. We're looking at the 21st for our next get-together. Hopefully, everybody can make it to that as well. So, yeah, that was great. I hope everybody enjoys your 2 weeks off. And we will see you during the next session.
See you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Cheers, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Close.